everyone, what's going on? This is our last episode for the season and this year. My name is Hansel, this is Wayne, and we are here to rock your world. Wayne, what do you think we should do today since this is the last episode of season 2?
Last season 2 episode of theCoderBros, also Asian. What should we do? I think that since it's the end of season 2 and it's the end of 2025, we should reflect like people do on the year, and we'll reflect on some of our favorite episodes.
Yeah, let's do it. I'll pretend I'm Anderson Cooper in the New Year special.
Yeah, and I'm that crazy redhead. What's her name? The one that is always...
Who's it? I don't ever watch that thing. I don't know.
Oh, okay. I actually do spend a lot of stupid New Year's just watching. I used to watch like Dick Clark and all that. And so
I'll watch those, but I don't watch the CNN one.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Seem like the right channel to be on for New Year's Eve.
Yeah, I think honestly, it's just that the quality of the others have gotten so bad that then you have to find something. And then Anderson is pretty entertaining sometimes.
Yes, indeed.
Yes.
Okay, so what we're going to do today is we're going to recap some of our season episodes and give you guys a quick summary of some of this stuff and what we liked and what we didn't about it. And then so you guys can rewind and go back and check out some of our cool episodes. All right, Wayne, name one. Let's talk about it. Name some of our cool... What's a cool one that we had?
I mean, a cool one was literally just the one that we just went live, actually, and it was your actual bro. CoderBros have an actual bro.
That just went live.
Yeah, Haniel Lin. So if you're out there, you could listen to that one. It just dropped.
That was weird for me, honestly, right? Because we had talked about having Haniel on forever, but I was always like, but he's my brother. That's weird. So,
yeah.
Right? And I even thought, I told you afterwards, I thought the interview felt weird to me because it didn't have the same flow. It's just right, because it's my brother. I already know all his stories, and I kind of already know, because we're really close and stuff.
That's probably why it was more fun for me, because I don't know all those stories. Yeah. And so it's kind of cool to hear about him being trapped in a bathroom. So listen in.
And how we're different, how different he is than I am. And like we're doing similar things for different kinds of companies, but the way we grew up and who we are so different, even though we're so close and our voice sounds the same. And
his strong support for Hugh Grant. So listen in for that story also.
That's right, the Hugh Grant story. When he said, like, do you remember that thing with Hugh Grant? And you were like, oh yeah, did you really remember it? Because I had no idea.
I do remember. I mean, I didn't remember all the details, but I do remember Hugh Grant was all of a sudden, his image was tarnished, and I didn't know. I couldn't remember exactly what it was, but yeah, probably hanging out with a prostitute or something.
Yeah, probably.
Probably.
That is exactly what it was. Yeah.
But then the fact that he went to support him was so funny, just like with
yeah.
Good on TV.
Cool, that was a cool episode. And then way back, what about the one we had with Jin? We didn't talk about it too much back then, but that dude was the chief strategy officer of Binance. That's pretty big, man. That's pretty high up there. I mean, Binance is like the biggest crypto exchange in the world.
Right, and crypto's pretty big.
And crypto's pretty,
It's made a lot of billionaires out there. And Jin, if you're a billionaire already, come on, let's go party.
Give us some money.
Give us some money.
Donate to the podcast.
That was a great episode, though. I mean, especially like Jin's philosophy on life and marriage.
He's such a crazy dude.
I guess, was it polygamy kind of? Or
he's like, because he was married once. But then after that, he was like, I'm not getting married again. And, all my girlfriends are totally fine with polygamy. And
it was it's just kind of a cool way that he was just very open about it. That was great. He was one of our
best friends back in the day. But man, he has a totally different personality, right? He's one of those, you can picture him always being single and just partying all the time into his 50s and just raring.
Right. Absolutely. I think he can.
Yeah. And then he knows that CZ guy. So CZ, what was he, a multi-billionaire? He must have been.
He was like the wealthiest person on the planet or something.
Was he?
A split second.
Yeah, I think you're right.
I mean, based on the stock and the crypto, but because he goes up and down.
He founded Binance.
Yeah.
So he was huge. And then he got arrested, right? Because he was dicking around with, I don't know what he was doing, like fraud or something.
I'm not sure why I laughed about that, because probably to some people it's really serious and sad, but I don't know. But it was just crazy. Stuff. Yeah, the fact.
But the funniest part is, and then Trump pardoned him.
Right. That
was too bad that we couldn't ask Jin about that. I'm sure Jin would have known something about that.
Yeah. So that was a really great episode if you're scrolling through. Want to listen to those.
Yep, way back in the beginning.
Yeah, yeah. Another one I I thought was great was the actually I when we were trying to like rate rank our episodes, and so I was just kind of going through seeing, what how I would rank them, and then these two came in an exact tie, and it's the Fu sisters. So we had both of
The
them
Fu
on.
sisters, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, so one
Dan.
the doctor, one the lawyer.
Yeah, one the doctor, one lawyer.
Yeah, yeah,
Perfect,
yeah.
perfect in very different ways. Perfect Asian children,
Well,
successful. And
actually, my brother and I, like when we were younger, we would always like draw parallels to those two because they're about a year apart also. One's a doctor, one's a lawyer. You know, Haniel and I were both CEOs or whatever. But they are very similar in the sense that their older one are super type A, just everything planned out, and this is what I'm going
oh,
to do, just
right.
like Haniel.
Yeah,
And
that
then
is
the
true.
younger one is more just like, I don't know, whatever. Let's just see
Yeah,
what
but
lands on
found
my
her
lap.
way
And then
into
eventually,
total
boom.
success, but in
Yeah.
a very unorthodox way. Whereas the first one, like Haniel, it was scripted from like he said in second grade. He already was
Yeah.
scripting it out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Whereas the
Yeah.
second
Where
one
Haniel was like UPenn and then Wharton, and then she was like Brown and then Yale.
and Yale
So
Law School, by the
pretty
way,
insane.
and hanging
Where
out with JD Vance,
and hanging out. Yeah,
which
yeah,
is
not just hanging out, like
crazy.
just super close to him. Like
Yeah, like they
JD
were
Vance
friends.
actually went to her wedding, and I was there, and maybe I would have met JD Vance back then, but who knew who he was, right? That's so
Yeah,
crazy that they were that close.
you were
But
probably just trying to, get his piece of the cake. Be like, hey,
yeah, hey, white guy, give me your
you
cake.
gonna eat that? You gonna eat that?
Yeah.
And he's like, who's this Asian guy trying to eat my piece of cake?
Yeah, maybe he'll
So
remember me.
improper. So improper.
So another awesome one, pretty recent, our second one from this season was the Coder Bros design Disney. We talked to Grayson, who used to work building all kinds of Disney. He's an architect. He builds all kinds of Disney, like I don't know, rides and towns and stuff like that. That is the coolest job ever. I never thought that there was like, what does he do now? He makes Netflix houses and stuff, like designs them.
Yeah, which is crazy. That
How fun is that?
it's this new and up and coming trend that probably not even everyone's aware. They're kind of starting to build these, like, I guess they're experiences,
Exactly. Yeah.
and it'll be like the Addams Family or something, and they'll just have a theme, and you'll go to these places, and I think it'll be like going to like a pinstripes or something, but you'll be experiencing a theme of like some kind of a
Yeah.
Paramount character or
And how fun
something.
is it to like be responsible for like coming up with all that stuff? Like I want to put a zombie over here and the chainsaw over that way and like just come up with the story of that building. That's insane. Oh, you know what, Wayne, I didn't tell you is my son Beck, he's gonna be a major in architecture. I connected him, Grayson.
Yeah, there you go.
So that
So
was like the
the
thing, that was like the big win of the podcast.
and
And they've been
yeah, he's
talking.
gonna do it because the power of the Coder Bros brand.
That's right.
He's affiliated with the Coder Bros.
A little extra
This
influence.
this whole podcast and everything. It's trending upward. It's
Yes,
trending.
trending upwards, yes. But
Yeah,
yeah, what a job for working for Disney-like buildings. Cool stuff.
yeah, yeah. I guess speaking of some of those Paramount or what is it, DC characters, Batman. And so when I say Batman, which episode is that?
What do you actually mean? You actually mean the city attorney of San Francisco, do you? The actual real life Batman?
That's right. He's the real life Batman to me, especially after that episode. He was a great episode,
Yeah.
for
I mean,
sure.
honestly, before that, did you even know what a city attorney does or what is actually doing?
No,
You know?
not really.
Yeah, yeah. It's like
In all
what is that?
honesty, but
I mean,
then
I
it
think
just
we've
sounded
all
like he's suing the crap out of everybody or being
right.
sued the crap out of. It's
Yeah,
just
yeah, yeah, yeah.
constantly fighting a lawsuit or suing somebody. And to me,
I guess
man,
that's what lawyers do, right?
yeah, I guess, but that sounds so stressful, man. You're just
Yeah.
either
I mean, because we've all heard of Attorney General, right? Because Pam Bondi, we all know the whole, like the national one, and then we know that states have one, but I guess
the
it never
cities.
occurred to us that a city actually has one too. This is basically a Attorney General for the city.
And
So
apparently he said he's I guess sort of famous for, isn't he like maybe the one that has dropped the most lawsuits against Trump for like
I don't think he dropped the
like
most, but the biggest thing he's famous for is the birthright citizenship. So,
oh
you
right.
remember when Trump came in office, he was like, okay, even if you're born in the US, maybe you're not a citizen. Like that was his whole pitch. And
Right.
I think that's what this guy, Dave Chu, he was fighting against that. He's like, screw that, it's in the Constitution. If you're born in the
Right.
US,
Or
you're
it's been there forever.
definitely,
Like if you're born here,
yeah,
however you were here, if your
yeah,
mom,
yeah, yeah.
you know.
And so in the case law, I think I can't remember, but it goes back to some Asian dude actually in San Francisco who was born here or something, and then it went all the way up to the Supreme Court, and then they said, yeah, you're definitely a citizen because you were born here, something like that. But yeah, David Chu, he could easily be one day what like the governor of California. I don't know. He's like a super politician, super smooth dude. And it turns out he was running some of those Asian club
Oh,
scenes,
right. Like
right?
the like M Society type of parties and things
Yeah.
like that.
What was his called? I
We
can't
were never
remember.
invited to his though, oddly.
Yeah, we were like, I don't think we ever met you. We were in the bigger parties. We were in the cooler parties.
Yeah, how do we know? Maybe ours were not the cool ones and his
Well, that's
were. I
true.
don't know.
Maybe he had the
Because
cool ones.
maybe he had I
But he
mean, look where
started
he
them.
is now. And he might actually keep working his way up. I definitely could see him working his way up and all of a sudden be running for some major office.
Yeah, yeah. He did run for mayor of San Francisco at one point,
That's
and
right.
due to some technicalities, he wasn't able to do it, ranked choice system and such what. But that would have been crazy if we would interview him. He was the mayor.
But maybe
But
later, all of a sudden he will
maybe
be, and then
later.
that's when we try to circle back.
That's right. That's when we want to get back to him. Hey, do you want to do another episode?
Exactly. Please.
Yeah. What about our man Steve, who flies his private jets around to Las Vegas with the host, Steve Young?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Pa
he wiggled his
partying with
way.
Apollo Ono and stuff.
Yeah, he's like really good friends with Apollo Ono. Because how did he meet him? I think in Vegas, right? Just
I
in one
think
of
in
those Vegas
Vegas
things.
through that whole, I
Yeah.
mean, it's like high rollers all partying in Vegas
Yeah,
and an
yeah, yeah. So
intense
Steve
way.
somehow figured he wasn't a host, but his good friend was a host. And so his friend was like, just come on and jump on this private plane with me whenever you want. And so Steve would just fly out there from San Francisco, right? And just pack a night bag or something. And he was just like, I'm not going to sleep for the whole weekend. Get in the
Yeah.
jet
I
and then
mean,
fly there and back. That's
he was a
insane.
great guest. And then he had this idea for your birthday that he wanted to do with me. And I was just wanting to do it. But then I was thinking, if we actually did this, it would be like, I don't think you'd really
Illegal.
enjoy it probably, but it would be to like
I would
basically
take you guys to
kidnap,
jail.
yeah,
Yeah.
like kidnap you, like just have you, like under false pretenses invite you to lunch or something. And then all of a sudden you're just kind of
Pillowcase.
hijacked. And then you're put on that private jet to Vegas. And he did this to one of his other friends. And he said, so he had no change of clothes,
Oh
nothing.
man,
And then all of a sudden he's there and just partying for 48 straight hours.
that's
And then he
hilarious.
said the funniest thing is, of course, because he has a change of clothes because he knows he's going.
He has a change of clothes.
So he was like, we want to kidnap Hansel. And I was like, okay, yeah, yeah. Do
Okay, but it
Hansel.
never came through. Why did it never come through? I'm ready to be kidnapped.
Yeah, that's right. Hansel, he
I'm
can go
actually
with
too old to
this.
be
You can
kidnapped.
go in the same underwear for 2 or 3 days, right? So
Yeah,
there you
yeah, I'm
go.
totally
It's
ready.
perfect.
I can have it anytime.
Totally ready.
That
Okay.
that is something that would have been amazing in like 30 years ago.
Yeah, that's also why it probably never, because it was like that would be amazing, but like yeah, 30 years ago or something.
Yeah.
Now it would be like you'd be like, "Where's my Metamucil? I'm in big trouble, guys."
Where's my
Like,
I'm stuffed
like
up.
yeah, I'm stuffed up and I can't get home and my underwear is stained. I don't know what to do, you know? So it'd be a little bit different, a little
A
bit
little bit
different.
different. A little bit different.
Yeah, a little different, but still nonetheless, great birthday idea. So keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. I don't know. I had one another like the Down Under Dean Koo.
Yeah.
It
Yeah,
was
you know
just
what's funny is
that
like
was such a great
Dean is
episode.
just sometimes we get off these things and it's just like, man, I feel like I've been friends with that guy forever. Dean's one of those guys. I mean, we call it down under because he lived in Australia recently for I don't know 5, 10 years or something. But his stories was about everything else and that, right? Calling people cunts,
Yeah, that's right. He said that that just means like a term of endearment.
like your bro type of thing.
Yeah,
What's up,
like
cunt?
hey, cunt. So I don't know. I even
Yeah.
feel uncomfortable saying it right now to you, but
I know. Yeah.
it's if we're in Australia,
But that's what's funny though,
it's
because
all good.
some of these episodes are really cool, like in terms of the content and what we talk about with them. But some of these are just like the dudes or the girls or whatever, whoever. They're just really cool and they're fun to talk to, and so it just makes for a really fun episode. And Dean, one I think was one of those. He's talking about drinking like snake venom in China or something like that. That came out of the
Yeah.
blue. That was crazy.
Yeah, that was a good one. I mean, if you're looking for these and you're scrolling down, that one was called The Coder Bros Look Down Under.
Yes,
Um,
sir. Yes,
that
sir.
other one that you mentioned with Grayson was Design Disney. Um,
Yeah.
so some of these,
Yeah. You guys can scroll away and find them.
yeah,
Um, yeah, I actually, a little bit sort of highlighting ourselves, but I think kind of one of my favorite ones is way back with Coder Bros. Guess how much? Oh, where literally
I
all you
agree with
did, right?
that.
You and I were
Honestly,
just like this, just chatting and getting stupid and guessing people's net worth, which is like so, if you think about it, that's just so dumb and shallow. It makes
pretty
no
much,
sense.
but that's who we
That's who
are.
we
Yeah,
are.
dumb and
That's
shallow. I
who we
mean, so
are.
just
Dumb and
very
shallow.
transparent. It's a very transparent episode, I guess.
Yeah,
Because as much fun as we had with it, it probably is who we are. Just
that's
very
exactly
dumb
right. Yeah,
and
and
dumb and
we figured
shallow.
out that Jimmy O Yang's net worth is very wrong on the internet. What's it say now? It's 5 million or something.
Yeah, it says 5 million, and there's just no way that could be right, and it's just not getting updated, I
Yeah,
guess.
his shows are selling out left and right.
And he's got roles in shows and movies and
Yeah, sometimes I wonder though, how much do those guys get paid for like minor roles? Like, do you think they get paid 1 million for like a what was he? What character
well,
was
he
he on
was in
Crazy Rich Asians? I
that
don't remember.
series, right? That show that's sort of within a show, the
He's
one
been a
that's
couple
very
series, that Chinatown something or other.
yeah.
He was in
I
Silicon
mean,
Valley. Like, how
I
much do you
think
think
you
he
get
got
a
paid for
cut
Silicon
based
Valley?
on how big you are going in. So
Going
Silicon Valley, he
in.
probably got crap because he was a nobody. But then going
Yeah.
into that Chinatown one, I mean, he already is a pretty big name. He probably negotiates something. I don't know if it's 1 million, but usually it's something like it could
Okay.
probably be like, $100,000 an episode or
Okay.
something.
In honor of Jimmy O Yang, guess how much? Guess how much he actually got paid for Silicon Valley per episode?
Um, I mean, right in the later seasons, maybe he probably
Or just
started getting
how about guess
more.
the first ones? Guess the first ones. Because let's say he's totally undiscovered, right? Nobody knows who he is.
Yeah,
First
yeah.
episodes, what would he pay? What would he get paid?
I would think maybe 5,000 bucks or something.
Okay, so he got paid the Screen Actors Guild minimum because nobody knew. But what is the minimum? What do you think
What
the
is the
minimum is?
minimum to be on a show? I don't know. Is it 10,000? No.
Yeah,
It's
it's actually
can't
the
be
other way.
much at all, right?
It's 900 bucks. So he
Yeah.
so
And he
he was
got
in
900
three
bucks then. That
900
was
bucks
it.
per episode in
Yeah.
the beginning. That's
That
season
makes
one. Season one.
sense.
He's in 3 episodes and paid 900 bucks per episode. So not exactly something you'd live on.
No way. Could barely pay rent, right?
Yeah.
Like
But
being
now
there.
he's worth at least 5 million.
Yeah, it's the
According
investment,
to guess how
right?
much?
Because that's what launched his career. So there you go. It's
Yes,
kind
sir.
of
Yes,
like
sir. All right. What else have we got?
let's see.
Well, let's actually, you know what? Okay, let's do our top three. Let's in honor of New Year's because we're running low on time. So
Oh
let's
yeah,
let's
so
do
we'll
our top
start
three.
the
Yeah,
we
got a gong.
will
Whatever we're
the
doing, we got a
gong
gong it.
means that we're transitioning to the countdown to the new year, sort
That's
of.
right. We're
Except
counting
that
down to the year for our
but we're
top three
counting
favorite
down
episodes.
to yeah, top three. So, earlier I talked about how we were trying to rank them. So we talked about some great episodes, but these top three are, well, they're the top
The
three.
top three. Nice. Good
Which
explanation.
should mean that they're ranked above the other ones.
That's
If I
right.
have to explain that. There you
All
go.
right. Number three. Oh, to see, this is where the drum roll would have played out well.
Right.
Number three.
I'll just gong it again. There we go.
That's
I mean,
just,
we'll
that's a
just
Chinese drum roll.
that's a
That's
Chinese
a
drum roll. It's like one drum, but it
one
lingers
drum.
on and it
All
lingers.
right.
So
Drum roll, gong. Okay, so our third favorite is Meet Tony Shark. The Coder Bros Meet Tony Shark. So why do we
yeah.
call it that, Wayne? The Coder Bros Meet Tony
Well,
Shark.
yeah. Or I think it's survive a shark attack if you're scrolling through, I think.
There's two of them. Oh, you don't even
Oh,
remember.
right. There's two of them.
You don't even remember.
Well, it's a tie because it's kind of the same topic, but I mean, Tony actually survived a shark attack. He literally had, I think, half of his legs ripped off and lost
Yep.
both of his legs to a
Yeah.
shark
He lost
attack.
one leg, actually sank to the bottom of the ocean. The second leg
Oh, and
he kept. Remember this? He was like, the
he
shark bit
had,
it off.
he found his foot or
He was
something.
swimming. He was
Yeah,
swimming in
it's
Hawaii, right?
just
The
freaking me
shark
out
bit
even
off his
trying to
foot.
re-describe this.
Yeah.
And
The
he was
shark bit his
bleeding.
foot, and then what? Yeah.
Yeah, he was bleeding to, basically like out of control. He tried to punch it, like everybody says, punch it in the nose. He said that that's a farce. So he actually got to
Does it
experience
work?
this.
FYI.
Yeah. And then because of his profession, he knew about how eyes are, like the makeup of eyes in
Yeah.
animals and in humans and the way the lens is. And he saw the big shark eye and he knew he could just punch it out and rip the eyeball out. And that's
Yeah.
what saved his life.
So don't punch the shark's nose, rip the eyeball out.
Rip the eyeball out. Apparently, you can
Apparently.
pop it out. I don't know if anybody will have the clarity of mind to
Yeah.
even think through any of this.
Yeah.
If your leg was just bitten off. And then he said, literally, he was going to start swimming back, and he sees a foot floating in the
Yeah,
water.
that's
And he's
the
like,
crazy
"That's
part."
my foot," and he puts it in his pocket.
Who puts their foot in their pocket?
Oh my God! I just like without passing out. I think I'd just
Yeah.
be passed out and comatose. So
That's disgusting, but awesome. That was definitely like it was a super long one. Like it lasted over an hour, our podcast. And that's why we did a shortened version of it. But yeah, really, really awesome story. So check that out. Okay, number 2, drum roll, please.
drum roll. Chinese drum roll. Please excuse. Please
Okay,
excuse.
actually, you and I had different number 2s, but we flip flopped on our number 2s and our number 1s. My number 2 was the Coder Bros read Playboy
Yeah.
because of Kyla Yu. She
Yeah.
was actually her background is so weird, right? She was in Playboy, she was in Maxim, she was one of those car girls, in the what is that those drag races. She was what was that? What was that movie she was on? Fast and Furious?
Fast and the Furious.
Tokyo Drift.
Yeah,
She
Tokyo
was in
Drift.
Tokyo Drift.
She was one of the hotties,
Yeah.
in the street racing. I
Yeah.
guess.
And she went through, it seemed like such a crazy life. Like, right? She was sexually assaulted.
Yeah.
And then like you read her book. She actually had
Yeah,
a new book come out.
Fetishism. It's a great book, actually.
Fetish,
If
yeah.
you guys look her up and look up the book, it's actually a great read. I think that's also why that one actually was my number 1, but number 2 is fine. Because I just read the book, and then she came on, and she was just so fun to chat with.
She was awesome.
And she really had a great sense of humor. She picked
totally
up
just
on
seemed like one of
on the
us.
whole boba joke.
The boba
that
jokes.
It was whatever, and I said,
Because
"Oh, there's a
boba
lot of
means
boba down
boobs.
in LA," and she was just like,
And I
right
didn't
on
get it. I was like,
Yeah,
what
even
are
you were
talking
just
about?
like, yeah, you were like, I'm thinking of boba, like real boba. What? And then me and Kyla were just like, right on it. So yeah, I loved that episode.
I mean, I hate to be sexist, but like, going in, I wasn't thinking that she would be so cool. Like I was just like, her background is so like, wow, like so tough to get through almost, like that she had such a tough background, but then she was so well spoken and so easy to talk to.
She was like really well spoken.
So
Great
wait,
sense
I
of
gotta ask you
humor.
this. So after we got done with that podcast episode, did you look up her Playboy pictures?
I tried to. I couldn't find them, but yeah.
Oh, come
I
on.
did.
You just got to
could-
turn off safe search.
Oh, maybe that's why. Yeah, I mean, I tried to search for a few things, and it was like I think it was quite in the past. But I could at least just see tons of her modeling stuff, and then started like following her Instagram. So I think she's an influencer. I think
Well, wait,
people
you
are
got
out
to
there.
turn off your safe search.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
I 100% did that. It's kind of like when you see somebody. It's kind of like those Friends episodes when they were like in a porno or something, and they were like,
Yeah,
they wanted
you
to
gotta
watch
just
each other.
check it out, yeah.
You just gotta see it. Like if I was in Playboy, wouldn't you go look me up? You'd be like, I kind of want to know what Hansel looks like.
Yeah, definitely.
Definitely. Yeah. Definitely. All right.
Yeah.
So your number 2 and my number 1 is the Coder Bros Don't Meet Jeremy Lin.
That.
What could that have been about?
Oh, wait,
What-
you
who
missed
was
the
that
drum
person?
roll.
Oh, sorry.
That's the
Oh,
number one.
Mr. Drummel forgot to add that extra tension anxiety to this
That's right, because now
podcast.
people, anticipating. But don't meet Jeremy Lin. The Coder Bros don't meet
What?
Jeremy Lin. And I
We
never have
didn't.
met
And we
Jeremy
didn't.
Lin.
And it's true. It's a true
And we
statement.
didn't.
Yeah. But we talked to his sister-in-law, Patricia Sun. She's also super cool, just super easy to talk to. She was just another one of those episodes we got
Yeah,
off and we're like,
it
oh,
was like a weird
like we were
feeling, just
friends.
like I'd been friends with her since
Yeah.
back in the day or something. So
Yeah.
it was really kind of a easygoing conversation and surprising again because like the life that she's living and the job dealing with all the celebrities, her
Yeah.
own
So what she
brother-in-law
does is
is a celebrity.
she runs
Yeah.
J Lin LLC, which is Jeremy Lin's company that does all the sponsorships and all that stuff. She's obviously works very closely with Jeremy, being sister-in-law. Her husband is his brother, so she knows everything there is about Jeremy. So she's gone to all of his stuff, all of his big press things, goes to his basketball games, all that stuff. But she gets to watch it from the outside.
Yeah,
So
which
she
is
was explaining all that stuff to us, which is
yeah, and it was
really
just cool
awesome.
because we've all heard the stories about Jeremy and stuff and the documentaries and everything. But then to hear, from somebody who was there on the inside,
Yeah.
and just a little bit of a different perspective,
Yep. We need to find more
was
of those. Jimmy O Yang's dad, if you want to come
Jimmy O
on.
Yang's dad would be, honestly, maybe he'd be even more funny or cool, like as a guest than Jimmy O. Who
That
knows?
would be hilarious.
Because I have heard that he's pretty funny. He's an actor himself now.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. That's got to be on
Jimmy
your
O
stick.
Yang, you're the dad. If
The
you're
dad.
listening,
Not Jimmy O.
you,
We don't want Jimmy O anymore.
yeah,
We want the dad.
yeah. Well, Jimmy O, and when we reflect on 2026, your episode will be like right below your dad's, I guess. Jimmy O.
Yeah.
Jimmy O.
All right. So that's our top three, and that's a bit of a recap of some of the coolest episodes we have had. So thanks for you guys for listening this year. If you have, if not, then screw you.
Yeah.
We should
But
talk a
guess
bit about.
what? You see, saying that they won't hear that because they're not
Oh,
listening. So you can't really
it's like
tell them to.
tautological. That's
It's
right.
illogical,
It's like
very
a self.
illogical. My
Yes.
Spock, that's illogical to tell them to screw off because they're not
All
listening.
right. So since we hit our countdown and got to the 3, 2, 1, let's talk about our resolutions for next year. Not real resolutions, but things we hope for. Wayne, what are we hoping to do next year?
Man, I'm hoping that we are somehow inducted into the White Castle Cravers Hall of Fame. Because
Yes.
we love White Castles. This would be a dream come true. It would be up there almost with like, meeting Shannon Lee, which we did briefly.
Would it be up there with that? I don't know if it'd be up there with
I
that.
don't know. It might be. It might be. It's
But
definitely on the bucket list, like a thing
so
to.
if you guys don't know what that is, and most of you I'm sure do not, White Castle has this random, I don't know, is it like a marketing program where
Yeah.
these idiot people like us send in submissions of why they love White Castle so much, and then they'll pick the winners, and they go into this White Castle Hall of Fame, and then we get these. Do we get jackets? Like Hall of Fame jackets?
Well, you get jackets, but the biggest thing is that if you actually eat White Castles and stuff, they come in these little boxes and these slider boxes, and you'll get your little summary of your story of like how you love White Castles.
And our little picture, right? Or is it a picture?
Not really a picture generally,
just a summary.
but it'll kind of be though. It would say the Coder Bros, Hansel and Wayne, or whatever.
Yeah.
You know.
So we could be on every White Castle slider box out on the East Coast. Maybe not
Yeah.
every other.
Not every, but like they have at least on one, right? And then we would
Yeah.
randomly.
So that'll be cool.
you know.
And we are, and the reason we're bringing it up is because Wayne did the whole submission thing. We sent him the book, as everybody should know. Our book is
wrote
called
a
The
book.
White Castle. The Coder Bros go to White Castle.
Yeah.
So that's why we should be in the Hall of Fame. Anyway,
Yeah.
so we are finalists as of this moment. So we'll find out in the next year, in the next month probably, whether we are
Yeah.
actually in or not.
Be super
Wish us luck.
stoked or super sad. But either way, I mean, we do love actually. It's genuine though. We do love eating White Castles. It's
Yeah,
not like
that's why we deserve to be in the Hall of Fame.
not made up at all.
All of whatever.
Yeah.
All right, what's another good
things?
resolution?
I don't know. You showed me this thing a while ago that they offer people can go up and experience anti-gravity, and
Yes.
so that would be
Zero
kind of
gravity.
cool. Yeah, zero gravity.
Yeah,
Just to experience it. Honestly, I
we've
don't know
gone
if my
to
body
enough.
will take it.
Yeah,
Um,
we've gone to enough Super Bowls and finals games to
yeah.
where that's not on the list anymore. Now we got to
Right,
do something
right.
crazier and stupider, such as zero
Yeah.
gravity.
But
I
honestly,
think
I am
stupider
very
is.
true because I get motion sickness. So it may not be the smartest thing,
Yep. But
but
there
I
could be
would,
a pile of vomit floating in front of you, which
there
would be
could
a
be, but
great
it's probably
video.
going to hit you and it'll be on your head, your bald head. But
Yep.
at least you could just wipe it
I'll
off
just
because,
and throw
you
it right
know,
back at you.
yeah, exactly. But if there's floating vomit or whatnot, I'll try to do Dramamine. If there was one thing though that would be worth it, it would be to experience it. So that's why I
Yeah.
would be willing to suffer.
Willing to vomit.
I
Nice.
could be
All right.
suffering though.
Maybe sometime
Um,
next year we'll get that done. Check that thing off the list.
yeah.
Okay. And the final resolution we have is wouldn't it be cool to have some awesome guests next year?
Yeah.
We already had awesome guests. Okay, wouldn't it be cool to have like celebrity guests next year? So we went through the list of here's the list of all the people. So we had so many guests that weren't actual celebrities, but new celebrities.
That's true. Or
So
knew
let's go
somebody
through the
that knew
list. Let's
somebody,
see.
you know.
And if you're listening, guys, call these people up because you said you would.
And it's not even like 7 degrees of Kevin Bacon. These are literally 1 degree or even half
Yeah,
a degree in some
that's
cases.
that's the equivalent in the Asian, the smaller Asian circle, right? The half a degree. Everybody's
Right.
half a degree. So okay, I guess we won't name the people, but one of our guests is how related to Kelly Who? The cousin or what? Spends
I
Thanksgiving with
think
Kelly Who?
cousin or something, but yeah, they actually will do family get-togethers with them
That's crazy.
all through growing up, even. So they know
Next get
Kelly Who.
together,
Yeah.
give her a ring or give her our name, I guess.
Yeah,
Lucy
Kelly
Liu,
Who. I
same
mean,
thing. Yeah,
big fan of Kelly
big
Who's.
fan, big fan. Why are you such a big fan, Wayne?
Well, um, she's a total hottie.
That's right. That's the correct answer.
That is the correct answer, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Lucy
But
Liu, the
yeah,
same thing. We have a guest that is, I think, a direct. Wasn't it a direct? It was like it was Direct's first cousin of Lucy Liu.
that's right.
We didn't.
That's
We didn't
right.
ask him to call her up though, because he didn't
Yeah,
seem like he
because
was offering.
yeah, yeah,
He didn't
exactly.
seem-
If they don't even pretend to offer, then we're
Yeah.
not
The
that
Kelly Who
bold.
was a possibility because he
That's
texted you.
true. That was a possibility. And
So crossing fingers with that one.
she's
Jeremy
done
Lin,
some
of
movies
course.
lately. Some kind of Ohana movie.
Oh,
Kelly Who.
Lucy
Yeah,
Liu.
she's yeah. No, Kelly Who.
Oh, Kelly Who. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah, Kelly, if you're out there listening, we will watch anything that you are in, and
Yes,
if
for
you
some
want to
reason.
promote it,
So Jeremy Lin, of course. We also knew somebody who knew JD Vance, Amy Chua, right? The
JD
Tiger
Vance,
Mom
yeah, yeah.
original.
And so we'll take you out to dinner.
Yeah, JD, I'll take care of
Yeah, yeah, some barbecue, something
Who
like
else?
that.
Ocean Ramsey is not a huge name, but if anybody sees her IGs, she's a huge diver.
Roger
Shoplifter.
Fan,
Roger Fan. Vicky knows Roger Fan. Does anybody else
big
know Roger
time.
Fan? Like knows
I
who he
don't.
is?
Yeah, an Asian actor. There you go.
Yes, from a long time ago.
We need more representation.
What was the name of that movie? The ping pong movie, and then I don't know. There's Archie
Yeah.
Cow. Somebody knows Archie Cow. Apollo Ono. Why can't he come on
Apollo
the show?
Ono, yeah, skater of the.
Yeah, he's not that big anymore. Come on, he's at the Coder Bros
He should
level.
have a little bit of free time, maybe. Swing by. We'll do some
Yeah.
coffee.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. So when we look back, I mean, all the people that knows people, I mean, we're always one step away from a celebrity. We're never directly in the celebrity.
Yeah, that's right.
One
Jimmy
step
O
away.
Yang, obviously.
That's the big one.
Nobody-
If anybody knows Jimmy O, he seems like a nice guy, and he would love to
He's
get on
kind
our
of
show.
like, in a weird way, when we were starting this podcast, right? We kind of said, like, why would we really do this, And it's just that it's a silly goal. It's not like we're, doing it to financially, keep us stable or anything at all. It's not a financial thing. But it was like, we just threw out there the dream, like, hey, if one day we could meet Jimmy O Yang and have him on as a guest. And I
Yeah.
don't know why we just isolated him and targeted Jimmy O over.
because he's our guy.
He is our guy, though. I think also
Gotta have
because
one target.
I recently had read his book, and he just seemed like he would be pretty
Yeah.
nice about it.
Great book. Even though we're such big fans, we haven't gone to any of his shows, and he's on tour
That is true
for the
because
last year.
we're very
We'd rather watch it on Netflix.
yeah. That is true because we're kind of old, so we're
And cheap.
Asian in the cheap way, and then we're starting to get towards the older Asian,
Yeah.
not
Old
party days.
Asians.
And so like
Old Asians are not the best Asians.
big crowds and all that. We're kind of like looking at each other. Do you really want to drive all the way down to San Jose? This
Yeah.
whatever, and then it's going to be all crowded. But if we could meet you backstage, we will do it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right. Well, Wayne, that was a good recap of our year, man. Thanks for doing all this stuff with me this year. This has been a lot of fun. We'll take
Yeah.
a little break, try to find some cool guests, and we'll see what's going to happen next year. And hopefully get some even cooler episodes out for you guys.
Yep. Happy New Year to everybody.
Happy New Year. Happy 2026.
Happy New Year.
We'll see you next year. What up? We are sponsored by none other than the Coder School, a company that teaches kids how to code with over 70 locations all around the country. So if you're interested in getting kids to code, head online and check us out. Learn to code, change the world. Thanks for listening.